G'day everyone, Will Schofield here with Eagles in Isolation, brought to you by AGL, the energy within the Eagles. This week I am with a fellow premiership defender in Tom Barrass. How are you, mate?
Very well, thank you, William. How about yourself, brother?
I'm good. Now we're doing the rounds a little bit, asking a few of the boys how they're going in isolation. How's life been for you? How's things changed from the normal day-to-day at the club?
Life's actually been all right for me. Obviously, I don't have work commitments at the minute, despite training by myself or with one other who's been you. But I've been doing a fair bit more uni, and besides that, just doing housework really. So it actually hasn't been too bad for me.
So you mentioned your training partner is none other than myself, Will Schofield. How do you think Will's going at training, and compared to how you're going at training? Who's coming out on top at the moment?
Look, I think I'm coming out on top, and that is really saying something about the longevity of your career, Will, because I don't think there's long left if I'm beating you.
Wow, that's good. I'm glad we got you on today, mate. We're going to skip straight to the fans' questions now. You're a giant, you're a little child. Beck Simpson Ashwin asks, do you have a favourite song or playlist you listen to before a game? And be honest, Tom.
Beck Simpson Ashwin. I don't have a favourite song or playlist particularly before the game, but generally I like to keep it relaxed. So I like to go with something not too slow, but certainly not heavy metal or rock or EDM or house or techno.
Okay, so what does that leave us with?
Or maybe something like the Gorillaz or the Chili Peppers, or a bit of soft rock, Foo Fighters sort of thing, something along those lines. Nice
little acoustic. There goes My Hero by Foo Fighters. Michael Bridges got a few tears before the game. Michael Bridges asks, who is the toughest opponent you've played on?
Toughest opponent I've ever played on. Well, I always say the biggest beatdown I've ever gotten was from Patrick McCartan in State 18s, and he was a year younger than me, and he absolutely destroyed me. So that was a massive beatdown. And secondly, probably Buddy beat me down when he kicked 8 on me one day. So they were both pretty hard. But yeah, I'd say the best. Yeah, I think you remember that day as well, Scully. Hey.
Yeah, no, it was good. You had about 6 kicked on you, and I got moved on to him in the second half.
And took the last 2.
Yeah, took the last 2, and effectively I got dropped for about 12 weeks after that, so that was good.
Yes, well, my dropping's still to come, Scuzz. But that being said, I do say the best player that I've played with is Shannon Hearn. So there you go, Bung.
Well, I'm sure he's watching. John Ryder asks, who has cut your hair in isolation?
My haircuts, credit to housemate and first cousin Nick Euster. He's just been trimming the greys off in ISO, which
so he's been coming.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he's got the hedge trimmers out.
That's good. I look forward to him booking into his rehab specialist with some wrist carpal tunnel syndrome and the amount of work he's been doing on your grey hairs. Dean Beazle asks, who has been your biggest influence in the back line? Which senior player have you learned from the most?
Is that Scully under Alice Dean?
Come on, mate. It's an easy answer. It's an easy answer.
Well, you know what? It is an easy answer. And it is Will Schofield, but not as much from a football sense, more from a life perspective. And I think honestly, from a football sense, Hearn, McKenzie, McGovern, Schofield have all just taught me a little element here or there, which then, adds up to make a big part of your game. So it's quite hard to narrow it down to one person. But I'm very thankful for the other key backs that I've been able to work with in my time, and also blokes like Bunger who sort of can do it all.
Great. That's a great answer. And if we just need to summarise for everyone, the answer is me. Thanks. Matt Turner asks, what do you grow in your garden? That's your last question, Tom. What do you grow in the garden?
Well, Matt Turner, that is a good question. I grow eggplant, finocchio, tomato, coriander, onion, spring onion, capsicum, beans, and cucumbers. And lettuce and cauliflower.
Well,
actually,
Tony Galani,
so everything.
Look out.
Yeah.
Look out for a spreadsheet near you. Tom Barrass is supplying the whole of Perth in the backyard. I was leaving you there for some famous last words, Tom, but you know what? You're getting nothing, mate. That's it. Tom Barrass, he was in isolation. Brought to you by AGL, the energy within the Eagles. Thanks very much, Tom.